Feeding Fitness, and as promised, we have that recipe Nick was raving about for the everything bagel chicken. So we're gonna get down to that real quick. This is actually the recipe for the seasoning I found on rippedrecipes.com. What it is, it's a mixture of sesame seeds, minced onion, poppy seeds, and minced garlic. I went ahead and threw that together, and then with 3 slices of that Nichols light wheat bread, the 35 calorie stuff. We've shown that to you guys before. So that you can kind of see the poppy seeds and everything mixed in. And what we're gonna do is take 12 ounces of chicken. I'm just gonna give you the recipe I'm doing for Nick. So that's this right here. And we're gonna dredge the chicken in the seasoning mix. Whoops. Okay guys, we've got the chicken all breaded up, and I'm just gonna go over what the stuffing is. We kind of Frankenstein together 3 different recipes. So based on Nick's chicken, which is 12 ounces, I used 3 ounces of the fat-free Philadelphia cream cheese. We used 1/8 of a cup of the fat-free ricotta, and then I gave him 2 servings of the fat-free shredded mozzarella cheese. To season it a little more, I did 2 teaspoons of the horseradish. So that kind of looks just like this all together. One helpful tip, just for mixing's sake, microwave the cream cheese just a tiny bit before you mix in all the other ingredients. Then we're just going to kind of throw this on top of the chicken and spread it around. He's got 2 of these pieces. I'm also eating tonight too. We'll spread this out. I am going to throw a little bit of spinach on top just because it looks better, and we're getting a little bit something extra in there. And then we'll throw it in the oven.
And now, just so you guys know, you saw we used 3 different kinds of fat-free cheeses. You can customize this for your own macro needs. If you're bulking, or you're the kind of person who always has trouble getting enough fats in per day, consider low-fat or even full-fat cheese, but that is going to change the calories, move them up dramatically. So if you're on a cut, this recipe works best if you use all the fat-free stuff. But again, if you're bulking, you need to get in extra calories, use full fat, and I guarantee you it will taste better, but it still tastes pretty darn good without.
Okay guys, this is what the chicken looks like, all rolled up. You can kind of see the spinach sticking out. We really used less than half a cup of spinach, so we're not including it in the macros for the recipe. Obviously, depending on what you use and how strict you're being, you're welcome to do that. And I also just kind of held everything together with some toothpicks. You can kind of see. Helps if you keep track of how many you use so nobody bites down on a toothpick, but you know, it's an adventure, I guess. Also, Nick wants me to point out that my hands are a little torn up right now. That's why we have to keep cutting to wash them. I had a trail race yesterday and took quite a tumble on some ice, so hopefully we'll heal up soon. Okay guys, chicken is all done. Take a look at this plate. We've got some mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, and cauliflower mashed potatoes to go along with it. But you can kind of see on the littler one, the way the cream cheese gets all stuffed in there. I'm going to just open this up. Nice and creamy, cheesy goodness. Slightly reminiscent of an everything bagel with cream cheese. So give it a try and tell us what you think. We'll be interested to hear.
Okay guys, just so you know, the stuffing, it will add roughly 300 calories to chicken. So if you're eating 300 calories worth of chicken, this is going to add another 300. That's the seasoning, the breadcrumbs, and the various cheeses that the chicken's stuffed with. The good news is that all those fat-free cheeses are mostly protein. So that's what you're adding those calories in the form of protein. So, you know, decent cutting food. I will list the ingredients down below. I don't, you know, I'll put a guess of what the macros are, but that's always going to depend on what brands of food you use. So I'll put what the macros were for this dish, but yours may vary a little bit depending on what brands you use. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Questions, comments, recipe requests, pop them down below. And you can always check us out at Facebook, at facebook.com/feedingfitness. And I'll see you guys next time.